All right. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Good Morning Show.
Good morning.
I have friends today.
Yes, you do have friends today.
Who needs Josh?
We don't need
We don't
Josh.
need Josh.
No, we don't.
I am joined by the one and only,
Yes.
my family,
Yes.
my friend, Tony
Yes.
Miles.
Yes.
Welcome
hey,
back.
Jay Miles.
How are you?
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you, too.
I am so excited.
We got a lot of stuff to do today.
A lot of stuff to do today.
All right,
yes,
I'm
we
going
do.
to let you tell everybody what we got going on. This is the second installment
Yes, it is.
of the hidden gems
of
the
Ocoee
of
region.
the Ocoee region. Tell me what we got going on today.
Well, what we got going on today are two great hidden gems that I have had the pleasure to get to know, meet, and get to know. And I really feel that it's very important that more people get to know who they are and learn more about their organizations that they represent. And I'm really excited. It's a great way to kick off this new year, this first Friday of the year, and we are so excited. And you know me, Happy New Year, Ocoee region. Let me tell you, this is the year of everything. So everything that you are believing God for, this is the year, this is the season, it is now. So let me introduce, I tell you what, why don't we go to break?
Yes. We'll do a quick break.
And when I come back, I'm going to be introducing to you a hidden gem by the name of Carrie Dole, and she is the owner of Southern Charms. And you're going to learn not only about her store, Southern Charms, but you are going to learn about the person behind the store. So we'll be right back in just a few minutes. Hello, Ocoee region. We are back. As I mentioned before we went to commercial break, I have a very, very dear friend of mine who is with us today, and her name is Carrie Dole. And I have had the opportunity to get to know her, and I tell you, she is a blessing. She's a blessing in my life. She cares about this community. She has an entrepreneur spirit, and she is the owner of Southern Charms. And we're going to be talking about that. If you can see some of my bling bling that I have on, that is from the store. But before we get to the store, I would love for the Ocoee region to meet my friend, Carrie Dole. Welcome, Carrie.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, it's my pleasure.
Thank you.
I first want people to get to know you as I have gotten to know you. And so please tell our community a little something about yourself.
Well, I'm a Christian, and I graduated from the University of Mississippi with my business degree in marketing, and of course I own Southern Charm, which I love. It was actually established in 2010, and it allows me to be able to work within the community and give me the time so I can give back.
Okay. Well, I know about your heart real well, and I know you work with your church, and they have a project that they do, the Unity Project.
Yes.
And so share with the community how you work with Unity and the work that you do with them and the commitment that you have with Unity.
I became involved with Unity a long time ago. It is a place that is always happy. Unity Center is, its primary goal is to, they did change the mission statement on me, guys.
That's all right. That's all right. It happens to the best of us.
Yes. They seek to build hope and opportunity by promoting educational, social, and spiritual support.
Okay.
Now, with that said, if anyone ever have time to just walk through that, they will see what that really means and how we work as a community to make that happen. It is a place where no matter what backgrounds you come from, it's a safe place. We work, one of my heart is when at Unity Center is our after-school program. And it is Monday through Friday from 3 to 5:45.
Okay.
We have different things going on, but we always provide them with a healthy snack. We make sure their homework is done and completed correctly. We also make sure we take care of other needs, making sure children are children.
Right.
We really do not allow any kind of social devices like iPads and things of that nature.
Okay.
Because we want children to
Be children.
and develop skills by playing games and actually going outdoors and playing.
Right.
On Wednesdays is my favorite day, and Wednesday afternoons, you pretty much will not find me at the shop during the school year. It's very hard because I am there, because I actually do the art class for K through third graders.
Okay.
And it is really a time where they can just explore. Sometimes it does get a little rowdy because I let them get the glitter and the paint. So
Not the glitter.
sometimes they don't end up with the paint on them, but I do.
Yes.
But I may be every different color imaginable, but we have a good time. And allowing them to, sometimes you don't get that in the school system or even have time at home
Right.
for them to really experience that. Another part of Unity that I love and I have been with for a long time is Holy Family Eve.
Oh, tell me about that.
That happens every second week in December, and it is where we, of course, buy gifts for the kids. They do pajamas, and they get to pick a toy, but we also get to really minister. That is our time to, we minister during the week, of course, but we have the families there. The kids will perform a play, we do arts and crafts, and this year it was especially moving because what happened was two of the particular families that were there, they wanted to know more about God.
Yes.
And that is what Unity is about. They felt they needed a close relationship with that.
Right.
And we were able to provide that. And it doesn't matter what background you come from. It's safe there.
Yeah.
We actually have a Dawn youth group that meets once a week,
Okay.
and that is for the older children. What we have found at Unity, we thought in the beginning, that it was just going to be probably K through 8th. But the kids started growing up. The high school started growing up, and other kids started growing up, and now they're in high school. And we quickly learned that they were like, we want to come back. So we had to put programs in place for them. Okay. And what we do now we call them youth leaders. They, of course, give back. Right. Because we are very disciplined at Unity. And we teach respect and love. One of the things that we do, and we do each day, and I want to get to it, it sums up Unity very well.
Okay.
It is our benediction. Oops. And it goes, we are a community both short and tall. We are God family, one and all. We laugh and we cry, we work and we play. We find God love in every day. May we go from here in peace depart. May we all return with a joyful heart.
I love that.
And what is so fun and amazing about that, you see little kindergarten repeating that. And the love that is amazing. So we do things of that. We also have something that it is called Dress for Success program. Yes. And what we do is children that are transitioning between elementary and middle school, we try to give them the social skills and the etiquette that they would need to make the transition easily. So we which, I mean, we teach them how to make sure they eat properly, proper table manners, hygiene, making sure nails are clean, just little stuff that sometimes people just, well, it really does make a difference for us, making sure things of that is done and how to write thank you letters and do things of that nature that sometimes is forgotten.
I love it, and I love that unity is in place. Now, this is with your church.
Yes, it is with Broad Street Methodist Church.
Yes.
Broad Street is really we really want to be out there in the community. Our whole mission of Broad Street is our community work.
Yes.
Within the community, we are always doing something, and unity is one of them. We also try to support the caring place as well.
Yes, you do.
And do things of that nature. We have GPS. On Wednesday nights, we have all kind of activities with that. We also have the adult classes that are being held at, of course, the Mountain Pad, which is part of Unity.
Yes.
And adult classes throughout Broad Street. And we do a lot of work in Honduras. And we go in and build water purification systems.
Yes.
And we also do work at the medical clinic there. And some of the things that I actually do with that is I have not had the opportunity to go to Honduras yet, but they need things to prepare.
Right.
So for that, we have something that happened at 10 o'clock on Wednesday mornings. A group of women get together with Dr. Johnson, Jackie Johnson, and we put together vitamins, things of that nature that the medical clinic will need, toothbrushes, toothpaste, little things like that, and we pre-pack them and get them ready to make the trip. They perform the trip twice a year. And we, of course, work in the clinic, the water purification system, and we also do Bible school while we are there. So it's a really busy week.
Yes.
So I have a quick question.
Yes,
So
jump in.
when do you have time to run a store? I'm just trying to. I was told when Tony came in that someone who owns how do you find time to do all of this? I mean, you're. I thought I was busy. I'm like, man, I need to set my game up.
I know.
So, I mean, how do you balance all this? That's a lot of stuff going on.
It is a little hard to balance, but when you really enjoy what you do, like I do, and you have I made a commitment to Unity and to the church. That is where my heart is, and I've somehow found a way to get it all done.
Amazing.
I love it. And that's why she's like after my own heart, okay? And the fact that she gives so much of her time to this community. As people know, for my church, we do the Life Clinic, which is a medical clinic every year. And Carrie, soon as she heard about it, jumped right in. And the last one that we did, she was my assistant with me, and she was there all day long. She was at our meetings to prepare and all that good stuff. And, that's the part I love the hidden gem is the heart of people in this community. Sometimes we see them one way, but we are all three-dimensional. And this is why I love doing this segment and why I like to first talk about the person, because I wanted people to see your heart. And I'm going to say this because you won't say it. Her Southern charms and the profit that she comes back in this community through the Unity program and giving there, and also to the Life Clinic, and also to the Caring Place. Wow. I look up, her and her dad are coming to the Caring Place, dropping food off, dropping things off. And for some of us that are in this community doing work, she has blessed so many people. So I really wanted to hear first about you. So we're going to take a small break.
Cool.
And so that we can come right back, and we're going to talk about what us girls really love to talk about, and that's jewelry and clothing and all the accessories that are in your store at Southern Charm, which is located in the Debutante Salon on Georgetown Road. So I'm going to tell you, there's no, hey, that's the perfect place because that's where women go. All right, so we'll be right back. Hello, we are back. We had just had a wonderful conversation with Carrie Dole, learning more about her as the wonderful person that she is here in our community and how she blesses our community. But now, hey, ladies out there, get ready, okay? Here comes all of our favorite subject, jewelry, accessory, clothing. I'm telling you, Southern Charm. We're going to talk about the store that Carrie owns. And so, Carrie, tell the audience, how did you get into Southern Charm? How did you get started, and how did it all come about?
Well, it was actually established in 2010, oddly enough, with a bottle cap.
With a bottle cap?
With a bottle cap. I know, it sounds really crazy. But
May I ask what kind of bottle cap?
Just a regular bottle cap. You get them shipped in. I get them shipped in.
Oh,
and
okay.
Just a bottle cap, and I would put on an image and make necklaces and earrings out of them.
Nice.
And, I really didn't think much of it. I didn't think it would really catch on, but for some reason, it did. And I thought that would kind of go away. Mm-hmm. And they are still one of my best sellers.
One of your number one sellers, especially
Yes.
the one with Tennessee on it,
The
right?
Tennessee one, yes, it
The
has
balls.
been a blessing in disguise with that. But we started that I did in 2010,
Mm-hmm.
and then Southern Charm just kind of blossomed into what it is today. Of course, I always looking for something new and to keep growing, but I will always have the bottle cap in there just as a reminder of where I started and where I
Well,
going.
as we continue to talk, I'm going to have Jay show that first clip of
great.
the store, okay?
Sounds great.
And we can keep talking because it's more than bottle caps today.
Yes,
Amen?
it is.
It really
Yes.
is. And you have great stuff in the store. And that is located inside of Debutante Salon on Georgetown Road. I have several pieces from here. The pricing is reasonable. The quality is wonderful. And you do a lot with the snap jewelry. You have all
Yes.
types of jewelry.
I do.
But the snaps they are an upscale snap.
Yes.
Yes.
They
okay?
are.
So
And-
go ahead.
Okay, with the snaps, I bought them about 2 years ago, 2
Right.
to 3 years ago. And I started very small with them, and more people were wanting to know more about them. A snap is, like my necklace,
go ahead.
snaps in and out. So
Right.
you can interchange them. So, for instance, I can snap the red one off the bracelet, and we have a totally new look.
Right.
And the bracelets are the same, earrings, so you can get one stationary piece
Right.
and change it. And we have short, long, we got all different kinds of necklaces. And I would say we're probably one of the largest, if not the largest, snap distributors in this local area.
And show me one more time how to do that real quick. If you can just kind of show the camera. So
It snaps in, so I can interchange the stone.
nice.
Isn't that nice?
Very cool.
It's real cool. And I tell you, I love it. I have my earrings on. This is a short version with a different type of necklace on that I have this sitting right here. I also have the large cross and I can do the same thing. And what happens, especially if you're like a woman like myself, you're living on a budget, a very tight budget. You're right. I can, this one chain, this one piece, and I can buy the snaps, which are reasonable, and I can make a piece look different every time I wear it. So it's great for women living on a budget.
Yes, it is.
And you still want to look good, and you still want to bling. If you're like me, you always want to bling.
I believe the expression is balling on a budget.
Yeah, balling on a budget. I love it, Jay.
It.
See, that's why he's my cousin.
Yeah.
Yes, that is exactly it. And I wanted to also mention here, not only just the snap jewelry, you have regular jewelry, you have tops, you have sweaters, you have dresses. Yes. And what I love about it is that you won't see yourself because you don't buy a whole bunch of any one thing.
I don't.
And, so ladies, if you see something, you have to get it quickly, okay? And I will say, wait a minute, 10% discount.
Yes, you forgot about that.
No, I didn't.
Okay, I'm going to see you at the end
Hey,
of the day.
ladies, right now, from 9 o'clock this morning until 11 o'clock, while this show is going on, if you text Carrie, you will receive a 10% discount, right?
Correct.
And the text number, now listen, 423-284-0637.
Yes.
That's it. So all you do is text her with your name and let her know that you were watching on WTMB TV and you heard about the 10% discount. And then you go see her and you'll get 10%. Okay?
Yes.
Nice.
But before we go, I want to talk about one specialty product
Okay.
that you carry in your store that saved my life. And I literally want to say, saved my life.
Oh.
Carrie is also a doTERRA oils distributor.
Yes.
And I'm going to tell this story really quick because I want people to know. And I'm not being a poster child for doTERRA, but in particular because it was with you and that's who you represent, that's what I'm talking about. But when I got here, I have always been allergic to mold. And I didn't realize that Cleveland, Tennessee area, Tennessee Valley, has a very high black mold count. Mm-hmm. And I started this respiratory thing here and couldn't get rid of it. And I was happening to talk to Carrie one time, and she said, oh, my God, have your landlord check where you're living. And, of course, we did, and we found black mold. And then she gave me a product called On Guard. And On Guard, by diffusing it in the house and doing some other things, also using it internally in my body, it literally brought me back to life. And got rid of the mold in the place that I was living. And I have been sold on oils ever since. So I'm going to throw it back to you to talk about the oils and things that you carry in your shop as well.
doTERRA is a blessing to Southern Charm because it allows me to do what I love, helping people. A lot of times, and I was the same way about them. I didn't really believe in them. Mm-hmm. I kind of was like other people. What are you trying to sell me? Snake oil? Right. This is ridiculous. What are you? And I mainly got started in it to prove that person wrong. We all have those moments where I'm just going to tell them that it won't work.
Right.
And 5 years later, I have to admit that I was wrong. They do work. And When I first started, I kind of kept it quiet and didn't let people know what I was doing. I actually did the Slim and Sassy.
Right. I
And
remember
spray. I did it for about 3 months. You have to do, and you have to be consistent with it. And I was, and people started asking what was I doing. And I finally told them. They looked at me funny. They probably were thinking all the same things I thought. And then people started using it. And then I started using the On Guard products.
Yes.
And I remember I have a lady in the shop one day, and she was at the end of her rope. She was not sure what she was going to do. Her poor baby was having all these problems breathing. She was, we all get to that point.
Right.
What to do? We've been to doctors. We can't get well. And she, out of desperation, and she was like, I need a bottle of Breathe.
Oh, yes,
And
Breathe.
I have some of that in my office.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
I got some
wonderful.
on me right now. That's Breathe that's getting
Yeah.
me through this time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a wonderful product. It helps open your airways where you can breathe, help with congestion. And she took it, and the next day she called and she said, I want to know all about the oils. She was like, this have helped us. We actually were able to sleep. With the oils, and with the Terra in particular, we are medical grade, which is very, very important.
Yes.
Because with medical grade oils, you actually can put them in your body internally. So we do veggie capsules, we have Deep Blue for pain,
Yes.
things of that nature. We like to put oils actually on the bottoms of your feet. And the reason why is because we have over 2,000 pores there.
Yes.
And it will absorb into them very quickly. The oils will actually penetrate a cell within 30 seconds. Within 20 minutes, that one drop of oil will be all over your body.
Yes.
So we love to oil. Our favorite, if you've been in doTERRA any amount of time, our favorite oil is frankincense. When in doubt,
Frankincense,
we
come
use
on.
frankincense.
You got it.
We love it. It helps with so many issues, skin issues. We use it as an antibiotic with oregano. Mix it. So we do so much. And by diffusing the oils, they also help. Diffusing is usually, we actually do carry the necklaces, diffuser necklaces at the shop, but also diffusing it in the air, especially now, especially Breathe and On Guard mixed together, it
Right.
will cut back on sickness. I used to be on antibiotics all the time. It seemed like I would get off, and a week later I was back on. And that went on for a long time. And ever since I brought doTERRA in and started using it, the On Guard, I'm not having to do that.
Yeah.
So that give me more time so I can go walk at Unity and within the community. So I had to take the oils. No.
I'm still trying to figure out the time. Like,
You
I'm like,
still-
I don't know how she does all that.
Well,
It's
and
a
not
lot
only
going on.
this, she takes care of her mom
Oh,
and
wow.
her dad. So she has a lot on her plate.
Yeah.
But you know what? That's why we're here. We're here to be blessings to
Yes.
others. And Carrie lives that every day of her life, being blessings to others.
Thank you.
And that's why she's a hidden gem. The idiom, as I've told you guys about hidden gems, it is something, someone, or an organization that is outstanding that people don't know about. And when I'll take it a little bit further, when you are outstanding, it is because you have the love of God and you are demonstrating that every day, throughout the day. And so that's what makes Carrie and Southern Charm a hidden gem. But before we go, we have got to show the second clip.
Oh, yep. Hold
Because I want people to see you and me having fun.
Okay, great. Should I be scared?
I should be scared. We didn't even know that was going to happen on that day when we were down visiting you. I didn't plan to be in there. And, of course, I started shopping. Look at me, ladies. You know, what can I say?
This is real.
This is real. This is real right here, okay? I am shopping. Okay? And not that I need it, but now look at me. You can tell by that look. Oh, yeah, this is me.
I told Bryce to go get some shots. I said, just go get some shots at the store. And then he's like, man, Tony started shopping. And I'm like, I'm sorry, man. I thought it'd be like 5 minutes. He's like, no. She got shopping. And
I
it's
started shopping
one thing led to another. And
one thing, yeah, and look at me. Look at me. I'm happy now. Look, I'm lining it up. I'm lining it up. And the other great thing that you have there is that it's just the camaraderie. There is an atmosphere inside her shop that you just have fun, ladies. And you know us, we love to have fun. And so I would strongly encourage you to go by Southern Charm on Georgetown Road inside of the Debutante Salon and visit Carrie. You might have to check some days. You might want to call first. Because if she's at Unity, she won't be there. Right. But I have gone in. The girls there protect her. So you can go in. The store is wide open and you can shop and sort of take notes on what you want and always call back. There are pictures of the oils and the diffuser there. You can tell it's been used there in the shop. It goes on all the time. And I have one of those. I have the diffuser in my house, and it's going 24/7. In fact, I got to get another one. Now that we're in larger space, I need more. So, but I can tell you the difference. For the last 2 years, God has healed me, but the one thing I tell people about a healing, then you got to do the right things. Once you've been healed, you got to do the right things. So I take care of myself by diffusing, by eating right, by exercising, but I will go back to the frankincense because I want to say that the reason it is the oil for everything, it is the oil that the king bought to the king. Mm-hmm. Amen? Amen. So, Carrie, this has been a joy.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you. Thank you very much for coming in. Thank you very much.
Thank you for coming in. And ladies, remember out there from 9 until 11 o'clock, if you text Carrie, you will get a 10% discount. That number is 423-284-0637. And bless her, because she blesses this community. Bless her. And so we're going to take a break. We'll be coming back with my second guest. I'm so excited. Her name is Belinda Miracle. And hold on to that last name because it means so much more than just being a name. She has truly lived out her last name, Belinda Miracle. We'll be back in just a few minutes.